Hello, fifth period. Yeah, it's not my normal intro, but let's talk about the most joked on and most deadly point in history, the bombing of Hiroshima. But to understand how we got here, let's quickly talk about the birth of the atom bomb. To begin, the birth of the atom bomb started with the Manhattan Project, which is an unprecedented top-secret World War II government program in which the United States rushed to develop and deploy the world's first atomic weapons before Nazi Germany. In other words, the US wanted to take out Germany in one big fireworks show to end the war with a push of a shiny red button. But they did not get to use their new toy because in May 7th, 1945, Germany was defeated, so the bomb was put back into the toy bin for now. So, now we know why the atom bomb was made. Let's get to the fun stuff. So in July 1945, Germany is done for and the Allies think the war is over. But Japan has another idea. They refuse to submit to the terms outlined in the Allies' Potsdam Declaration, which was made to end the war, which is bad for the US because Japan is still trying to build an empire, and this declaration would have gone in the way of it. President at the time, Harry S. Truman, who thinks there's only one way to save his troops that are trying to stop Japan, and trying to make Japan surrender to terms of the declaration, he has to send the bomb. He knows it is the only way because if he doesn't, then more people will die. Estimated amount 30,000 deaths. Yeah, he's not playing around. So, the atom bomb was detonated over Hiroshima on August 6, 1945. It had an explosive yield equal to 15,000 tons of TNT. This raised and burnt around 70%. 70%. I'll let that sink in for a second. 70% of all buildings and caused an estimated 140,000 deaths by the end of 1945, along with an increased rate of cancer and chronic disease among survivors. Yeah. The President Harry S. Truman was not playing around when it came to the US soldiers. So, with one of the biggest cities in Japan burnt like a pig on a barbecue, World War II is now over. Now, like a very chill song says, life could be dream, life could be dream. The bomb worked, and on September 2nd, 1945, Japan surrenders and started a rebuild of the country to treat the people who survived of all wounds, illnesses, cancer. So, that's good. Well, I hoped you learned at least something from this. Or if you put this on to fall asleep, well, that's chill, I guess. Well, one last message to the people. Be good, listen to your elders, and say it with me, folks. Bye, adios, gracias, ciao.